do not have the traditional technology narrative. I have a bachelor's and a master's in English, and I actually taught college level writing for a couple years. And I fell into technology completely by accident. I moved up to the Syracuse area. I took a temp job in a call center, and the rest is history. I became a full-fledged data geek, and I came back to school here at SU to get my master's in information management and a certificate of advanced study in data science. And now I get to be paid to be a data geek. So I come from the humanities, which is a little unusual, but actually a lot more common than you think. One of the conceptions about the tech industry that kind of rankles me is that there aren't a lot of women in it. I think there's this perception that it's an old boys club and that it's really hard for women to get into, and I have found that to be completely false. I have worked on teams that have been all women, quite frankly. I think it's more common in the database area of IT than in other areas, but I think we're actually a lot more present than people assume that we are. I think it's more that the perception needs to change for people to recognize that women are in IT and doing really amazing things there. One of the things that I struggle with in terms of how people perceive the IT world is that it's a tool for people to make money faster, better, more efficiently. And I'm one of those idealists who thinks that it can also make everybody's lives better. So I come at that from a data perspective, which means that I think that we're going to see a lot more cities, municipalities, governments, nonprofits opening up their data to public access to help discover trends and patterns that can help those organizations serve their constituents or their citizens or their residents better, faster, more efficiently. I think IT helps you do a lot of things better, faster, and more efficiently, but I don't think the only goal should be making money, and I think there are a lot of people who agree with me and who have put technology to work in really interesting ways in responses after natural disasters hit, in responses after man-made crises hit, for that matter, and in helping people help each other, giving us platforms, providing ways for people to organize and get things done. So I think probably the biggest contribution I see technology making is allowing us to be more human and to help each other more. I like to think of the IT world a lot like doing a Sudoku puzzle, right? You have this series of constraints and a series of end goals that you're trying to reach, and you have to work within those constraints and kind of push up against them and sometimes stretch them really far to solve the problem that you're trying to solve. And if I get to do that every day, that makes me happy. That's